What's up, guys? Today we're going to be building some medieval farms. This is my third YouTube video. Probably the simplest build I've done so far. The only thing you're going to need for this build is some cereal box craft paper, some corrugated craft paper, some craft paint, some woodland scenic splendid turf, a little bit of school glue, and some foliage clumps. I've also got this dried moss from Hobby Lobby and some outside dirt, just normal dirt. So we're going to start by sticking these two pieces of paper together. One is the base, which is the cardboard, and one is the corrugated side, which gives the rose texture in a farm. So you can cut these into rectangle shapes, square shapes. I'm going to do 4 or 5 here. So we're going to start with this. And I'm just going to cover this with craft glue so that the sand will stick to it. And like I said, this is just outdoor sand. I live in the desert, so I have some very fine sand, but I think you could use a lot of different outdoor textures. So I'm just adding the sand here. Then just taking some craft paint, some dark brown, and just going over that so you can see the dirt texture really showing through once you start adding the paint. And when that dries, it's going to look pretty close to what real ground would look like. And then just lightly hitting it with some dry brushing to try to bring out the ridges a bit more, and then we'll flock the edges. So I put this on pretty thick. You could also use a paintbrush. So pretty simple. And then next we're going to take that clump foliage. Now I bought this at Hobby Lobby. I actually had a few packs of trees that I pulled this off of. But I know you can buy this on Woodland Scenics for $5. I think it's available on Amazon and Temu as well. So I just covered this with craft glue, and then probably should be wearing gloves for this part, but I just started going around the edge, pressing it down as you go. When it dries, it's going to be nice and hard around the edges. And then to make little plants, I used some of this dried moss, and I just cut little pieces off of it and stuck it on here with hot glue. I think you could make a variety of different plant types with this. You could crush it up into rows. I just wanted to make the appearance of some sort of spread out plants here. Then I also had some leftover grass tufts, which I added here as rows of plants, which these are from Hobby Lobby. So there's taking shape. These are the fields before they're dry, so you can see a little bit of glue on there still. So that's going to do it for the farms. Thank you guys for watching. I think next I'm going to be working on some hills or potentially some medieval cottages. So I will see you in the next one.